My name is Armando Acosta, and I'm from a different country. It's in South America. It's called Ecuador. It's called Ecuador because it's close to the equator. I'm really the only one in my family that's deaf. I have two brothers, and including my parents, in total, I have five. There's five of us in our family. My family just didn't know how to communicate with me. Just trying to figure out how. My brother wasn't sure how. My father wasn't sure how. It was really difficult. I would just sit around and stare at them. They just didn't know how to communicate, and they were always worrying. And later on, they explained to me that you could, show me how to do these things and continue on. After five months, I started to learn and started to do some gestures and copy what my mother was doing. My brother would also help me and supported me. Backing up, I was born. My mom would always worry because I got sick with the measles. The doctor would just try to help me, but then I got deaf. I became deaf. As I grew up, when I was young, I didn't know anything. So I asked my mom, when I became deaf, did you cry? She's like, yes. I cried a lot. I was very depressed. But now I'm more relieved because you have no mental problems. You're a nice looking man. I'm happy to see you now as a good man. I'm very happy for you. My father was depressed as well when they found out, and now they're all fine. My brothers and my father. It's proved a lot. My family is happy. It's all good now. I grew up. My brother would help me and supported me. I just followed them along. My brothers, my cousins, and my uncles, my whole family would go and play soccer. And they just supported me. All of my cousins and uncles supported me and brought me along to soccer to play. All of my family were just continued talking, and I was like the only one that was deaf. I just wanted to leave my family and go find deaf people. And as I went on, I met some deaf people, and I played soccer with them, and I didn't really go back to my family because I didn't know sign much at all. What could I do with them? So I would sign with my friends and play soccer with them. And then I started teaching my family, but my mother was the only one in my family that really learned. My brother knew a little bit, but my mom was really the only one. I was born in Ecuador. I grew up there for years. I got married, and then I moved to the United States in 1996. We've been here for 14 years. My wife and I were worrying about children. We just really didn't want to because they're very expensive to have children, and we don't want to have to worry about that. We're fine without children. Two of us have been married for 14 years. My wife is actually hearing. She's an interpreter. She knows English, Spanish, Sign Language, American Sign Language, and Spanish, a different Spanish Sign Language. She's really skilled.